Hey you guys, welcome back for another week of What's for Dinner along with my grocery haul. I've been doing these combined. For the month of October, I've been trying to stay a little bit under budget, and whenever I added up my receipts so far, the two grocery hauls I've showed you, plus a $75 trip to Sam's Club that I didn't show you because I just went with my mom last weekend and I didn't get anything exciting. It was mostly paper goods. And then a few other little trips here and there to kind of fill in. I was all in as of today, October 21st, at $340. And today I spent about $77 at Walmart doing a Walmart grocery pickup. I spent about $36 at Sprouts and about $12 at Aldi. So when I combine all that, I'm all in at about $465 or something right now, which is still pretty good. That's still well under our monthly consumables budget. That includes not just food, but like paper products, cleaning products, toiletries, all that fun stuff. So even if I still have a couple of little small trips for things that I need, I'm going to be hopefully well under budget for the month of October, which is really, really great. This is more of a 10-day grocery haul. I did spend a little bit more than I have been spending for a week because I'm buying for more than a week, and I just wanted to try some special things. And I made a mistake with my meat purchase at Walmart, and so I wanted to go ahead and buy some meat here at Sprouts so I can show you that mistake that I made. So I'm trying to buy a little bit more in the way of organic, grass-fed, especially grass-fed, grass-finished, like dairy and meat and stuff. I'm trying to do a little better where that's concerned, but if you don't want to buy those things, you don't have to. You can still make a lot of the stuff that I'm making, the recipes that I'm making, you know, with conventional ingredients. I didn't buy anything I think that's super like odd. I bought all stuff that can be either conventional or, you know, organic or whatever. So you can just kind of, you know, make it be whatever you want to be. But that's what I'm trying to purchase right now. And I really wanted to go to Sprouts and Aldi so I could have a look around and see for future reference what kinds of products are available there and the price points that they're at. So I'm kind of excited. I saw some really cool stuff. So let me get home. I've already filmed my Walmart haul, so I'll do that first, and then I'll show you what I got at Sprouts and Aldi, and then I'll try to insert some clips of what we're making for dinner this coming week with this stuff. Plus, it's the end of the month, and I'm trying to use stuff up that's in my pantry, fridge, and freezer. So it is kind of a clean out the pantry, fridge, and freezer month as far as like staples and stuff go. Here is my little Walmart haul, you guys. I did a grocery pickup, and it's pretty little because I bought a bunch of meat. But this is just some baby spinach, a pineapple, some bananas, some baby carrots. We were almost out of peanut butter, so I got some. You guys, we are not ready for organic, all-natural peanut butter. I'm sorry, we're just not there yet. So I just bought a little bit better version of Peter Pan, which we like. I've had several recipes that have called for this seasoning, and I didn't have any, so I went ahead and bought some. I made sure that there's not like MSG or anything in it, but I decided I would go and get some because I've never used that before. A bunch of diced tomatoes and tomato sauce for various things that I'm making this week. Some dairy. Okay, so grass-fed is really what I want to start looking for when it comes to dairy. But I did go ahead and buy the organic kind of dairy. They did not have grass-fed dairy because at the very least, if it's organic, it can't be fed you know, a GMO diet. It has to be fed non-GMO grain, and they can't use additional hormones and antibiotics and stuff like that. So I just got a block of Colby cheese, some mozzarella cheese. They didn't have it in block. I'd rather not buy it shredded because I think it tastes better. Some milk and some butter because we were almost out. And I've just been wanting to try these because I keep seeing people haul the Siggi's yogurt, and I just thought it would be, you know, good to try it. So I picked one that I liked the nutrition in it, and I picked one that I liked the ingredients in it. This doesn't have any natural flavors or anything, so I'll try that. And then lots of meat. I did get just some lunch meat and some turkey smoked sausage. Those aren't the best quality, but that's okay. And I did buy some organic grass-fed ground beef. Now let me show you something that we are supposed to look for when it comes to grass-fed. Do you see on here where it says 100% grass-fed and grass-finished beef from cattle that are never given any added hormones, antibiotics, or steroids? It's important to look for grass-fed, grass-finished because I think supposedly there are some producers that are kind of latching on to this grass-fed craze, and they are grass feeding their herd for most of their lives, but then the last couple months they fill them full of grain to fatten them up for market. So grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef is the best. Organic, because then it's fed if they have to supplement their diet in the winter, then they have to use non-GMO feed. And this isn't that expensive, you guys. It's only about $1.50 more per pound than I would normally pay for ground beef because it's about $5.50 a pound. They have it at Aldi too. Some ground sausage, some hot dogs. These were Brick's request. He had to have them. And then some chicken. And let me show you what I did with the chicken so you will learn from me. This is not the best. I kind of made some mistakes. So this was the best that I could get from what was available online when I was looking through the chicken. One thing I have learned is that when it comes to chickens that are raised for consumption is that they all have to be cage free. You can only cage chickens if you're using them to produce eggs only. And they have not been able to give chickens hormones for like decades. So when it says hormone free, cage free, it all has to be even conventionally raised stuff. But there's nothing on this package that says that it was air chilled, that says that it's organic, that says that it was given non-GMO feed. It does say no antibiotics ever. It does say it was fed an all-vegetarian diet, so that it was not fed animal byproducts. But it's missing several things that I hoped it would say. That's my Walmart haul. It's not a lot. It did cost me about $77, but again, even if I had bought conventionally raised this much meat, that would have contributed quite a lot because this is several pounds worth of meat. But let me show you what I'm getting at Sprouts. Okay, you guys, just a few things from Aldi and Sprouts. I really went in there to kind of scout out what they have in kind of the organic, more natural line. And I was so excited to see these. These are tortilla chips that only have 3 ingredients, and it's organic white corn, expeller pressed vegetable oil, which I have heard if you're going to eat vegetable oil, it needs to be organic expeller pressed, and then sea salt. So I was really excited to see these, and they're only $1.89 a bag. It's an 11-ounce bag, and their 13-ounce bag of conventional chips are $1.69, so that's really not that much more for a better quality chip. They were out of my apples at Walmart, so I went ahead and picked them up at Sprouts, and my son was not gonna be happy if I didn't find apples today. This is their version of Kerrygold butter. They carried Kerrygold for a while, but they have some grass-fed butter now, and I love this, especially in my coffee. And then I saw this. This is cheese from grass-fed cows. It is similar to the Kerrygold cheese that I absolutely love, but it is half the price, you guys. This was only $2.99 for a block, a 7-ounce block, and normally it's like $5.99 or more of the Kerrygold. So I was so excited to see this. And then I went to Sprouts and just got a few things. These were on sale. The Weird Glen, I've used this brand before and really like it, so I picked up some. I got another one of the Siggi's yogurts to try. This is one that has no added sugar, and I like the ingredients. It's pretty clean. We were out of salt, and I really liked this, cracked Himalayan salt. I like the flavor of that, so I got it again. I treated myself to some Lara bars. They're not really expensive, and they're really clean. Now, these are not low carb, but the ingredients are really, really good, even though they're not organic. And it doesn't have like any natural flavors or chemicals or stuff. And I like the fruity ones the best. The apple pie is really good, but I thought I'd try the cinnamon roll too. I also treated myself to some Lily's because I'm not in Sprouts all the time and I only ever see it there. This is a salted almond milk chocolate style. Again, I like the ingredients and it's sweetened with stevia. I don't know what the deal is, but they had an incredible deal on strawberries. It was 3 pints for $5. That is an incredible price for regular conventional strawberries. These are organic strawberries. So I don't know if they just had an overstock or what. Strawberries aren't really in season right now, but these smell amazing. So we will eat these in the next few days, and they were an incredible deal. I had to get those when I saw them. I got my kids, I thought this was fun. It's popcorn, to air pop in our air popper, which we do all the time. And then cashews were an incredible price. They were $5.99 for a pound. I'm going to experiment with roasting these myself in the oven. And then I got some chicken there just to show you what I'm talking about, the mistake that I made at Walmart. This is what I picked up at Sprouts. It is air chilled organic chicken, USDA certified organic and non-GMO verified. Notice that this package of chicken that I got at Walmart does not have any of that on it, and it's only $1.58 a pound at Walmart. Oh no, sorry, $1.64 per pound. This chicken is $4.99 a pound. So I think that I probably just paid for chicken in a green package, mostly at Walmart. And then this is really what I want to buy if I'm going to buy high quality stuff. It's still not as good as finding it on a farm. And there is a farm close to us that does sell pasture raised chickens, but we're just not there yet. Again, you can buy conventional meat. I'm not totally sold on this. I'm just kind of experimenting with a little bit of a different way of shopping in my grocery hauls, and we'll just kind of see. But I wanted to show you, this is the mistake that I made. This is what I was looking for. This is what I thought I was buying. This is what I ended up buying. We'll still eat it. It'll be fine. But whatever. I thought I'd share my mistake with you because you live and you learn. And that's just the way it goes, right? I was in such a hurry and so distracted to get dinner ready that I forgot to film it. The kids have been nagging me. It is actually only just now 5:40, but they've been nagging me for an hour to make dinner. They're hungry. We're just having pancakes tonight, or the kids are having pancakes and some fruits and some of those strawberries that I bought today. This is a meal that I had planned to make last week, but I told you at the end of my grocery haul and meal, and what's for dinner video last time, that I was bumping it to this week because we just didn't need it. We were eating up leftovers. So the kids are having pancakes and fruit, and I'm going to make for myself some scrambled eggs. And instead of pancakes, I think I'm going to have some tortillas so I can have like some breakfast tacos along with some of the strawberries. But that's what's for dinner tonight. Super easy. And again, just trying to use some stuff up in the pantry, fridge, and freezer. And I've got pancake mix and eggs I want to use up. Meal number 2 this week is old-fashioned goulash. I actually made this a few weeks ago and we liked it so much that I put it on the meal plan again this week. And I still have pasta that I purchased to make that with left over from the last time I made it. So I thought I'd make it again. It is from the website, myincrediblerecipes.com, and I'll leave it linked in the description box. The only adjustments I made to this recipe are that I cut it in half because it makes a lot, it seems like, as it is written. And I did not use the olive oil because I felt like the fat from the ground beef that I used was plenty for sauteing the onions and garlic in. So those are really the only adjustments that I made. Oh, and I left out the tiny bit of cheddar cheese it says to put in it. I just let people add cheese at the very end what they want. But this was so good. We had it a few weeks ago. I had to have it again. So that's what we're having tonight. Hey you guys, it is Friday night and I'm trying something new tonight. I am making drumsticks in the oven, chicken legs. Do you guys call them chicken legs or do you call them drumsticks? I always grew up calling them drumsticks. And actually, I don't have a lot of chicken leg recipes. I have to get online and try some until I find a recipe I like because I've been using chicken breast for so long that it's just not something I've ever learned to make. So I'm trying a recipe from natashaskitchen.com. I'll leave it linked in the description box. And I am just going to serve this with like some buttered egg noodles and some green beans that I have on hand, just making it easy for tonight. And that's what's for dinner tonight. Just really easy and keeping it simple here on a Friday night.
Tonight I am making my version of my dad's chili, and it starts by just browning a pound of ground beef. And remember those beans I made in the crock pot last week? I froze some of them and I'm taking them out of the freezer and using some of them in this recipe, though normally I would use about 2 cans of beans. I'm also going to use turkey sausage. This is one of the secrets. I just chop it up into little bitty pieces and add it into the crock pot with the beans and the meat, some tomato sauce, and just a tablespoon or so of chili powder, and then a couple of cups of chicken broth. And so you can make it as brothy or soupy as you like. Then I just let it cook on low in the crock pot for several hours, and it is so delicious. It smells so good. And I don't know if this is just a Southern thing or just a my family thing, but we eat our chili with rice. And so I made up some rice and I put that in the bottom of my bowl, then add some chili and a little bit of shredded cheese and also a dollop of sour cream. My kids like to eat this, of course, with chips or corn chips. Some people like it with crackers. It's really good reheated. It's something that my dad made several times in the winter growing up, and everybody liked it. And my friends always came over to my house when they knew that he was making it because it was a favorite.
Dinner tonight is a very easy, tried and true thing that we do around here. I just made some chicken breast, some shredded chicken breast in the crock pot. And what I do is I just put the chicken breast in the crock pot with a little bit of salsa and whatever seasoning I'm feeling. Tonight I just used a little bit of taco seasoning, but you could use just chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder, whatever floats your boat. And then I let it cook for several hours, you know, three to 4 hours on high or 6 or 7 hours on low. And then I will come back and shred all of that chicken up. And we then can all use it however we want. We can make, you know, tacos with it or nachos with it. I like to use it on salads. Tonight I've got some leftover rice from the chili we had last night. I've got cheese and salsa. I'll probably make myself a salad, different kinds of chips. Everybody can just kind of build their own dinner with it. I also have some beans. I heated up a little bit of corn, so everybody can just kind of make their own kind of Southwest style dinner or bowl with it. It's very versatile. It's something we do a lot around here. It's super easy and it's great for a Sunday night, which is tonight, because Sunday is basically our Monday because we're a clergy family and we work Sundays. So that's what we have going on tonight. Hey you guys, it's Tuesday night, and this is actually the last, or not Tuesday night, it's Monday night. Yeah, I want it to be Tuesday, don't I, so that it's not Monday. But this is the last meal that I have planned to make with the groceries that I purchased in this grocery haul. It is a zuppa toscana, and it is from the website cafedelights.com. I have made this before, and we really liked it. I am making a few adjustments this time only because I just have some things on hand and other things I don't have on hand. So I'm following the recipe, except that I am not including the bacon because I don't have any bacon. It only calls for a little bit, and it calls for sausage, Italian sausage, so I think that will be plenty of flavor and fat without the bacon. And I do not have half and half, so I'm just using milk. And then instead of regular russet potatoes, I'm going to try using some of these hash brown potatoes because I want to use those up. They've been in my freezer. But I did make it with regular potatoes last time, and it was awesome, and it was a great way to use up potatoes that I have on hand. So I'm just going to try it with those. And I'm just going to follow the directions, so I will leave that linked in the description box below, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished.